He was very frightened.
Good boy.
And that's a sign we see in horses when they have suffered abuse. I'm Ansley, and this is Sherman's story for GeoBeats. I ended up seeing his photo in a Facebook group showcasing that he was going to a pen. It's where horses end up going if their owners find no purpose for them anymore. A lot of horses, unfortunately, do end up going that route, and they end up getting shipped over to these pens.
Hi, Shermie.
So I wanted to rescue this horse. He deserved a second chance. When he first showed up, it's a little bit unnatural for a domesticated horse to be very frightened of people, but he was. So it was very difficult to approach him. You could tell that he had not been treated well in the past, didn't really want me to approach him. It didn't appear that anybody had gone through the time to handle him appropriately without being very forceful.
Sherman's learning that the wash rack is not a scary place.
We had a lot of work to do in terms of getting to know each other. He did come a long way in the first few months with me approaching him and just kind of being able to trust me a little bit more.
Good boy, Sherman. Good job. Good boy.
But I will say ultimately it took close to a year for him to really settle and be more acclimated in terms of what a normal horse would be to daily activities and routines, like getting a bath and fly spray and those types of things. His personality has changed. Instead of being extremely fearful of everything, he's a lot more curious.
So happy. Hi, buddy.
I have another horse, Charlie. They get along really well, just like best friends. Sherman's very intelligent. If you're working with him or showing him something, you can teach him one time and not do it again for weeks and then try again, and he knows exactly what you want him to do. He's very smart. A lot of people maybe don't know or kind of forget is that horses remember everything. They really do. So if an incident or something happens, they're gonna bring that with them into their next relationship or their next phase of life. So it's very important to remember that just to be very intentional with all our interactions with them, because they don't forget. They remember everything. We had to work through a lot of trauma together. Because of that, I think we do have a unique bond. It's almost more on like a very emotional, quiet level that he is very trusting, and I can sense that from him, particularly with me versus another person, because we have gone through all that together. I don't think that any horses should be just thrown away because they can't serve a purpose in terms of work or recreation.
Good morning, Sherman.
He's an emotional being and he deserved a second chance.